This is Boxing Tickets NI in association with SB Sports. We're here with Owen O'Neill, who's just moved to 11-0. I'm obviously disregarding the football shirt he's going with here tonight, but obviously I'm sure we'll obviously get slated in some way during the interview. But Owen, obviously, first of all, obviously I want you to, I guess, sort of assess your performance tonight.
I've just said off camera I'm not too pleased. The plan was just to get the win, a comfortable win, but the first shot, the guy hit me with, he busted my eardrum. I knew right away, and it just completely was completely awkward from round one onwards. It was very difficult to fight with it. The man couldn't hear a thing D was saying to me.
That's probably a good thing, maybe in a way. Sometimes not listening to D, but I guess you need to listen to your corner's instruction.
No, you need to listen to D, definitely. But no, it was awkward. I'm glad I just got the win. Took a couple of punches here and there, but as I'm saying, the eardrum thing completely caught me off guard. So yeah, it was the first shot he actually landed on me. It hit me clean on the ear. But listen, I let them know and just hoping back training on Monday and just to push on, you know what I mean?
Is this the first time you sort of had problems with it? I guess because it's, with your ears, you can obviously have it because obviously a stray punch around the side of the head. But obviously, explain sort of what it's like. Is it sort of like, you're in a plane, obviously where your ears go? Is that sort of what it feels like to you now? It's just constant ringing?
Yeah, exactly. As if you're standing under a plane and it's starting to take off. I was mad. As soon as he hit me, I just was like, whoa. And it just, the game plan was completely out the window. And I tried to hurt him a bit too much, but listen, I got the win and took a couple of punches here and there. But the job was working well for me, especially towards the end of the fight. The last round was probably my best round, so come away happy.
I guess obviously much of the end of the year and everything else, obviously you're over with Chris Eubank, obviously sparring and everything else, so it was hard to keep yourself in the game for the sort of fight. The fight was sort of made around middleweight. Obviously you come in at 160, but obviously Josh was obviously a lot taller than everything else, and he's probably super middleweight, probably even more. Does that sort of, I guess that shows to you that obviously you're not a middleweight fighter. You're obviously the current BUA Celtic super welterweight champion. What's the plans for you sort of moving forward? I know initially obviously Mark wants you down. I think he wants you down at super lightweight, which probably maybe a step too far. But where do you sort of see your plans sort of moving forward? You're still the title holder. You're obviously are you going to hold on to the belt at 154?
I don't know, mate. Listen, that was the first time. I know that fight was obviously a lot heavier than I've weighed in before, but I didn't do a weight cut for it. I still obviously lost weight the fight, but there was no weight cut, there was no saunas, so that's like I just said there. I'm back training on Monday and just going to keep things rolling. Don't want to take no breaks and just keep the weight chipping away and do it right for once.
You're just waiting for this moment, aren't you? Obviously, Cliftonville beat Corian today. I guess my comeback to you straight away is obviously we beat you in the semi-final of the League Cup. So I think the Irish Cup's probably good for you. I don't think he's won the Irish Cup in quite a while. So 79, so it's probably one step closer for you in the Irish Cup this year.
Yeah, that's it. It's always good beating the Sheepshaggers, you know what I mean?
It's always coming, wasn't it? But obviously the great crowd there again tonight. Obviously the crowd's always been an important part in your career, obviously building up. Is obviously the plan for you now to, keep dreaming? Obviously the next one, obviously, there's potentially maybe another show in April. Is that what you're looking to get back out again, get another fight as quickly as possible?
Yeah, well, the plan is end of March, start of April. My mum's getting married in Spain in May. She lives in Spain, so I'm best man, so I'm going over for that, so I would like to have a wee break for that. But obviously I busted my eardrum, or the doctor's confirmed it, so he says 68 weeks, no sparring or anything like that, so I'm just going to have to see what happens here. You know what I mean?
I guess that's boxing for you, isn't it? You can have the best plan in the world and obviously someone punches in the ear and you're not allowed to spar for 2 months. But obviously, well done, obviously moving to 11-0 tonight. I'm sure we'll obviously catch up with you soon whenever you get some more fight news.
You great.